day to my supervisor and my examiner. My name is Syahirah Binti Hamzah. I'm honored to present my final year project focused on the determination of indoor air quality and related health risks among users in Gymnasium Center UiTM Shah. Throughout my presentation, I will share about study background, problem statement, objective, literature review, methodology, result and discussion, conclusion and recommendation. For my background of study, people spend a considerable amount of their time indoors, with estimate ranging from 80 to 90%, which includes students, lecturers, and workers. The quality of air in this indoor environment, known as indoor air quality (IAQ), has been recognized as a critical factor affecting human health. Moreover, sport facilities, including Gymnasium Center, have already been the subject of IAQ study by another researcher. The significance of IAQ in Gymnasium is further highlighted by the fact that the combination of temperature, relative humidity, the presence of many people, and the high level of physical activity can lead to increased microbiome growth. Next, for the problem statement, the quality of air inside Gymnasium Center is a crucial factor that affects exerciser comfort, cautious worker efficiency, and the overall player performance. While physical activity is good for one's health, sport facility inside environment may pose health risks that are not far outside. Besides, there are not many indoor air quality monitoring programs that are carried out in the Gymnasium Center. Moreover, the adverse effect on health can be detrimental by a combination of exercise and air pollution. The objective of this study first is to determine the indoor air quality parameters, which is physical, chemical, and biological, in Gymnasium Center UiTM Shah. Second, to evaluate the health risk symptoms experienced by the occupants in Gymnasium Center UiTM Shah. Third, to compare IAQ parameters between different sampling locations. Next, for literature review, according to Dodge 2010, temperature, relative humidity, fungi, bacteria, lack of ventilation, or the concentration of chemical pollutants are some of the factors that can be used to determine the quality of the air in a closed space. In table 2.7 shows the health effect for physical, biological, and chemical parameters based on every study. Exposure to indoor air quality has been linked to a number of different impacts of the physical, airways, and respiratory system. In methodology, the study was aimed to achieve three main objectives to comprehensively assess the indoor air quality at Gymnasium Center UiTM Shah. Firstly, thereby to achieve first objective, the study was accomplished through a walkthrough inspection guided by the ICOP 2010 in Appendix 3A. During the inspection, it focused on general condition, human exposure and comfort level, potential source of contaminant, and ventilation and air conditioning system. The utilized instruments such as the EVM7 and Anderson two-stage cascade impactor to obtain precise measurement. The second objective was achieved by conducting a questionnaire survey using Google Form, referring to the ICOP 2010 in Appendix 3. The survey was divided in two parts, with Part A assess the environmental condition, while Part B gather data on the present symptom experienced by the occupants. Lastly, to achieve the objective 3, the statistical analysis using one-way ANOVA has been used. Next, we move to the result and discussion. The first result shows the result of temperature. Based on the figure, sampling 1 and 2 experience lower average temperature, which are 23.24 degrees Celsius. This was due to the relative lower occupancy in this area. Fewer people around and the heat produced by human activities such as the heat produced by the body and the metabolism process will reduce the temperature. The highest average temperature level was at sampling point 5, which is 25.53 degrees Celsius. This indicates that during the sampling conducted, there was a lecture classes were held, and occupants experienced a higher occupancy during scheduled class times. Next, the result for relative humidity. The lowest level of humidity in sampling point 6 revealed that there were 6 air conditioning units. Specifically, that removed moisture from the air as they could, which might result in a decrease in the relative humidity. The relative humidity slightly increased to 58.83% in sampling point 1, but still acceptable the limit. The relative humidity value is higher because when exercising, Breathing and perspiration release a significant amount of water vapor which affect the relative humidity. For carbon dioxide, during the assessment, the windows at all the sampling points were closed, except at sampling point 4 because there was an exit door to the Gymnasium Center. This low level was attributed to an exit door near the sampling location. The greatest carbon dioxide level in sampling point 5 also reflected the degree of occupancy of students attending lecture class within the aerobic room. The level of particulate matter in all sampling points showed the average, but the sampling point 5 recorded a slightly decrease in particulate matter level to 0.067 mg per cube. The presence of a ventilation system that provides fresh air could be the reason why particulate matter concentration is so low. For TVOC, all 6 sampling points have TVOC measurement well below the threshold, suggesting that the air quality at this location is within acceptable limit for TVOC concentration, which are 3 ppm based on DOSH. The lower concentration of TVOC discovered in the Gymnasium may result from the hand sanitizer that contain alcohol and were distributed throughout the building. We move to the biological sampling result. Fungi level at each sampling point was less than 1,000 colony form unit per cubic, acceptable limit established by the DOSH 2010. The average of temperature and relative humidity at range of acceptable limit and the material used in construction and furnishing that influence the growth of fungi of building. For bacteria, the concentration of bacteria at each sampling point was above the 500 colony form unit per cubic permitted limit set by DOSH 2010. The increased number of bacteria in the air could be related to the intensive movement of a large number of people caused by air movement, which promoted to the floating of bacteria in the form of bioaerosol. Next, for result of objective 2, I stated the highest response only, which is 9 occupants reported experiencing varying room temperature, indicating potential issues with the climate control system or insulation. The parameter can be altered on an individual basis are the clothing level and the metabolic rate. 9 occupants reported experiencing dust anger in the gym. The increased dustiness corresponds to the intensity of human use of the premise and the air and the movement of air, with particles being caused by people playing sport. Next, for questioning about signs and symptoms, the carbon dioxide level were associated to the fatigue and drowsiness or tiredness, making it the highest response by occupants. Next, the highest symptom experienced by occupants was feeling heavy-headed. Other studies have revealed partial correlation between symptoms of headache, dizziness, heavy-headedness among occupants with unpleasant odor and high carbon dioxide concentration. Move to the result for objective 3. The statistical analysis show the temperature value that exhibit a significant difference between sampling point, which is p-value of 0.017. This indicates that the temperature has the greatest influence on working performance and health effect as compared to humidity and air velocity. Besides, carbon dioxide level was significantly different between the sampling point, with a p-value of 0.02, indicating substantial variation in factors that affect carbon dioxide concentration. The ANOVA result from the 6 sampling points indicates significant difference in the level of both bacteria and fungi within a gymnasium center. Changes in airflow and occupant density during the collection period were the main factor that may have affected bacteria and fungal concentration. Conclusion for this study, the objective 1 was successful with all physical, chemical and biological parameters falling within the acceptable range, except for an elevated level of carbon dioxide and concentration of bacteria exceeding the recommended limit of 1000 ppm and 500 colony form unit per cubic respectively. For objective 2, the survey results highlight a predominant issue related to varying room temperatures with the highest number of individuals frequently experiencing it. Following closely, concern about dust and dust, emphasizing the significance of maintaining good air quality standards. Furthermore, unpleasant odors with highest votes suggest an additional dimension to IAQ concept. To enhance IAQ in the survey area, addressing temperature fluctuations, improving ventilation to reduce dust, and implementing measures to mitigate unpleasant odors are crucial steps. For objective 3, the ANOVA result across 6 sampling points indicate significance in bacteria, fungi, air temperature, and carbon dioxide levels. suggesting that these indoor air quality parameters vary between different locations. This implies that certain areas may require target intervention to address microbial growth to ensure thermal comfort and adequate ventilation. Lastly, for my recommendation, firstly, future study on indoor air quality in Gymnasium should incorporate seasonal or annual monitoring to capture temporal variation and establish potential correlation with weather condition and outdoor activities. Secondly, in the future, the research should focus on identifying bacteria such as determining the surface of microbial contamination by using hygiene card TPC with the total plate count medium. Thirdly, during the course of a subsequent investigation, a comparative analysis should be carried out by carrying out indoor air quality evaluation at a number of different gymnasium. That's all from me. Thank you for your time and attention.